Yo, what's good? Welcome back. Welcome to another video. Before we get into the topic today, I ask that you like, comment, and subscribe. Support your boy, support my channel. It really means a lot and it helps out a lot. Every single one like helps out a lot. One comment, one subscribe, it all helps. So I appreciate y'all, man. Now check me out. Let's hop right into it. 3 essentials. This is basically it's not part 2. It's kind of part 2 to the video I just made before this. 3 essentials you need for success on your semen retention journey. Number 1. I also said this in my last video. It relates to this though. I'm going to go deeper into it because semen retention is always deeper. You have to transmute. Number 1 is you have to transmute that energy. So instead of feeding it to, the sites and corn hub and things of that nature, instead of feeding your energy there, you have to transmute that energy and redirect it towards something else. What do you want to redirect it towards? Can be anything. Can be absolutely anything. Spiritual growth, your creativity. That's the preferred way to do it, is something creative, something artistic, because your sexual energy is creative energy. It's artistic energy, things of that nature. So if you're not going to have a kid with it, you might as well create something. If you're not going to create a human, you might as well create something, bro. Create some type of art form. Create anything. Even if you want to create and start a business, that works too. Creating a business. Create an empire. Create a community. Create something, because it's creative energy. So you want to redirect that towards something creative. It could be spiritual growth. It could be a hobby. It could be a business. Anything. Redirect that energy though, because if you try to just ignore corn and ignore the sites without transmuting that energy somewhere, you're just going to get sucked right back into it. Let me tell you why. It's about to get real deep. Let me tell you why. Because there's a part of you, there's a light side of you, and there's a dark side of you. The light side of you, of course, wants, to improve. It wants to grow. It wants to everything. It wants to have what's best for you and what's, it has your best interest at heart. And it wants, everything that's good for you. Good, because what's really good, what's really bad. Anyway, the dark side of you, though, it just wants comfort. It wants to be safe. It wants to stay stuck in its lower nature. It wants to have pleasure. It wants fun. It wants laziness and all those low vibrations, which aren't bad. But when they get out of control, when they get out of hand, that's when it's a problem. That's why, the reason why is because you're actually getting what you want, believe it or not. When you keep getting sucked back into that loop, when you keep getting sucked back into that hole, you're getting exactly what you want. Even though you consciously may be like, well, I want to quit and I want to hold on to my energy and I want to better myself. But there's a part of you subconsciously that you have been burying and ignoring. So that part of you is getting what it wants. You're not knowing you're getting what you want because you neglected this whole side of yourself. But the dark side of you is getting exactly what it wants by you procrastinating and you self-sabotaging and you self-destructing and you performing these habits that are self-destructive, and you thinking, oh, what is wrong with me, man? I hate this. I hate my life. I hate myself. I'm so shameful. Nah, bruh. Don't take that route, because you're actually getting what you want. You got to dig deep into that shadow aspect of yourself and ask yourself, why do I keep self-sabotaging? Why do I keep self-destructing? Then these answers will start to pop up. It gets way deeper, but let me just further explain this. Then those answers are going to start popping up and you're able to deal with it and see why you've been self-sabotaging this whole time, because you're trying to run from that. You're trying to run from it instead of facing it. By going on NoFap and try to, better yourself, that's a good first step, but you're ignoring the problem. You have to ask yourself, why are you even doing this anyway? Because you're not just going to be able to go on NoFap and think you're going to be successful, think you're going to have a long streak right off rip. It doesn't work like that. You have to ask yourself why. First of all, you have to ask yourself, why do I even want to be successful? Why do I even want to be better? Why do I even want to improve in the first place? Then you also have to ask yourself, why Is it hard for me? Why do I keep self-sabotaging? Why do I keep, you know, doing self-destructive things, you know? I hope that didn't go over y'all head, because that was some good game. So yeah, like I said though, you have to redirect that energy towards something else. You have to. Because if you don't, it's just going to keep pulling you back in. That shadow aspect knows what it's doing. It's getting exactly what it wants. And you've been pushing that down, neglecting it for so long, it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And you wonder why you can't make no improvement, make no growth, because that shadow aspect has been getting bigger and so bigger over time that now it's bigger than the light side of yourself. It's bigger than the light version of you. And when I say light, I don't mean light-skinned, or I don't mean like, I mean like light. Like when you shine a light, that's what I mean. I mean that, okay? Just to make that clear. So the light side of yourself is smaller than the dark side of yourself now, because you've been pushing that down, neglecting. It's just been getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So, yeah, that's that. Number two, essential to have on your semen retention jersey. What? Bruh, I can't even talk, bro. My English is all out of whack, bro. I'm trying though. But anyway, number 2, essential you need to do on your semen retention journey is working out. This kind of ties into what I just said, but this is so healing, and it benefits you on so many different levels. Of course, we know this physical aspect. You get the aesthetics, you get the good body, you buff, you rip, you stronger, all that. That's beautiful. That's perfect. We all want that. Shoot for the sky. Go towards it, my boy. Do your thing, work for it, and you'll get it. Or don't. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Like, it's your life. You live it how you want to live it. We're only here for such a limited amount of time. I see life like a game. Our creator gave us this video game, told us, go hook it up to that console and play it. You only get a limited time to play that video game. You can have whatever you want. Don't think it's going to be easy. There's going to be ups and downs, good, bad. So go play the game and have fun, and you get to create the experience that you have. But all I want you to do is go experience it. Like, so with that being said, you should just go out there. You can go out there and do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do with this life. Treat this life like it's your... Treat this life like a video game, because that's what it is. Okay. So, working out though. Let me get back on topic, my bad. Working out. This helps you physically. Of course, you're getting stronger. Let me talk about the spiritual aspect of it, because it gets deep when you're working out. Especially for me, because I find it hard to ground myself on the daily. Like, I'm always living up here. That's why they call me big-headed growing up. I had no clue what they was talking about. No, I'm playing. I really do got a big head, but it's deeper than that. They call me big-headed because I'm always up here, bro. I'm always up here. It's hard for me to stay grounded because I'm always living up here. So when I go work out, I'm able to now get in touch with my body and get in touch with my breath and how I breathe. So now I'm more tapped in. And when you're working out, your blood is flowing. You got that energy flowing throughout your whole body. You feel me? So now you're more in tune with your body, and you're more in tune with yourself. You're more connected and tapped in with who you are. It's really deep. Not just off of one time, though. You got to do it consistently. Because I promise you, every time I do my daily routine, then I go work out after, when I'm done with everything that I need to finish, which is what I'm on the path to doing right now. I always, once I'm done leaving the gym, or once I'm done working out and I leave the gym, I always learn something new, or always have an experience that is newly being introduced into my life. Not just because I went to the gym and worked out, but it was because I worked out on top of doing everything that I need to do for that day. So I'm telling you, bro, this is spiritual, man. When you tap into that energy, you're getting a spiritual boost. You're growing spiritually. For sure. Not only physically, but spiritually as well, and mentally. Definitely mentally, man. Working out can be an escape sometimes too, for sure. Definitely. Whenever I'm really going through it, like up here, I go work out. Now my mind is better, for sure. You know, it gets way deeper than that on the spiritual aspect as well, because your sexual energy and your, you know, creative energy, as we call it, when you're working out, not only is that building up when you're working out, though, you're allowing that to spread as well. So your blood is flowing, your sexual energy is flowing, and you're allowing your body to be more, you're allowing that energy to spread so that your body is more balanced. All right, I know I was rambling on this video, but it gets deep. I told you I was gonna get deep, so just stick with me, all right? It's the last one. Number 3, the third essential you need on your spiritual journey, on your semen retention journey, is your diet. Now, I'm not saying you gotta go vegan, go plant-based, whatever. I ain't saying you gotta be perfect. I'm not perfect, you feel me? I'm just now learning and getting my diet in order, literally just now. Like, literally. And I've been on this semen retention journey for a while. I don't know exactly how long, but it's been a minute. Your diet is so important. Why? Because look, think about it this way, okay? You're holding on to that seed, right? And it's building up. That's basically like your kid inside of you. It's literally like a child inside of you. So with that being said, this thing is growing and building up inside of you. If you're feeding it junk, you know, processed foods, meat, all this stuff that's not gonna help you and benefit you in a nutritious way, if it's not gonna help your body grow, if it's not gonna feed life into your body, if it has no nutrients, your seed, your sexual energy will have no nutrients. It will have no life in it at all either. It's going to grow inside of you, and that energy is going to match what you're feeding it. So if you're feeding it junk, if you're feeding it, you know, unhealthy foods, that energy of your sexual energy, your seed, is going to match that unhealthy energy that you're feeding it. Now, on the flip side, say you started eating healthy, you know, that seed is going to grow, and it's going to be a really healthy seed, and it's going to be in a line with all your whole body, every aspect of your being, your mind, your body, and your soul, your spirit, all of that. Same with if you was eating unhealthy. That's why I'm saying, just be conscious and be aware of the things that you're doing. Have control, have self-control. That's the main key important factor of this whole video. If you didn't take nothing else from this video, if you made it this far and you haven't took nothing from this video, take that. Just have self-control when it comes to any and everything you do, especially with your diet. Just have self-control. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to stop eating junk food. You don't have to stop eating cake and cookies and ice cream. We all love these things. These things are here for us to enjoy. We came to this world to experience. Just live your best life, bro. It's that simple. Have the best experience you could possibly ever have. That's how you're going to succeed. That's how you're going to see success with anything. Just live your best life. Have the best experience you could ever have. All I'm saying is, if you're on NoFap and semen retention and you're not doing these 3 things, and you're not working hard, and you're not giving it your all, and you're not doing things that are going to improve you, don't be surprised when you're not seeing results, and you're not seeing the results that you want, because you're not taking it serious. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, y'all. That's the end of this video. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you made it this far, I love you. You're the GOAT. I appreciate you. Spam up the GOAT emoji in the comment section below. Spam up the GOAT section. Spam up the GOAT emoji for your boy. I appreciate all of y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Support my channel. Until next time, man, I'll see y'all in the next video. I love y'all. Peace out.